Hello. In this video, I show you how to back up and recover Microsoft Exchange Online objects using NAKIVO Backup and Replication. Before you begin, make sure that you've added your Microsoft 365 account to the solution inventory. To do so, navigate to Settings, switch to the Inventory tab and click the plus icon. Select SaaS in the Platform step, then click Next. You can select multiple Microsoft 365 services at once in the Services drop-down list. If you plan to back up only Microsoft Exchange Online data, select the Exchange Online User and Exchange Online Group options. Create a clear display name for your Microsoft 365 account in the inventory and input the Global Administrator username and password for Exchange Online groups. Click Next to proceed. Under Configuration, select Automatically Register a new Azure AD application to allow the solution to integrate with Microsoft 365, then click Next again. If your application is already registered in Azure Active Directory, select the Use an Existing Azure AD application option to add it manually. Under Authentication, enter a name with which to identify your application. Select a client certificate from the drop-down list if you already have one saved. Otherwise, click Manage Certificates, then Generate Certificate. In the pop-up, give the certificate a display name, and click Save to generate and add the new self-signed certificate. Now, copy the code from the field below, and click the hyperlink to the Microsoft login page. Paste the code into the field and click Next. Select the Global Administrator account you used earlier and click Continue. Now, switch back to NAKIVO Backup and Replication. You should see a message confirming that the Microsoft 365 account is now authenticated. Click Finish to add the account to the inventory. The account will be added in a few seconds. It's good to go, and it contains 252 mailboxes. Switch to the Jobs dashboard to create a Microsoft Exchange Online backup job. Click the plus icon and select Microsoft 365 Backup Job. In the Sources step, select one or more Exchange Online mailboxes to back up. Click Next to proceed to the Destination step. Select the SaaS backup repository where you want to store the backup data. Click Next. If you want this job to run only on demand, select the Do Not Schedule, Run on Demand option. Otherwise, define a suitable schedule for the backup job. You can run this job on a weekly, monthly, yearly or periodic basis, or after another job. Configure the Keep Backups for option to define the retention policy for this job. As you can see, backups can be retained for a custom number of days, weeks, or months. Click Next to proceed to the Options step. Set a priority level for the job to determine its urgency. The default value is 5, which is the lowest priority level. The higher the value, the earlier this job will be processed relative to other jobs in a queue. Select your preferred change tracking method for incremental backup. The solution can process changed data between job runs using either the proprietary change tracking method or native Microsoft 365 change tracking. Select the No Change Tracking, Always Full option to disable change tracking altogether and perform full backups. To manage error handling for change tracking, click Settings and specify your preferred action. Under Mailbox Processing, specify the mailbox items you would like to include or exclude by clicking their checkboxes. If you've configured email settings, you can configure the solution to send you email notifications on job completion status. You can also run pre- and post-job scripts by enabling and configuring the corresponding options. Finally, you can limit the number of concurrent tasks to adjust the load on the transporter. The default and recommended value is 3 concurrent tasks. To save your settings and run the job, click Finish and Run, then click Run. The backup job is now in progress. You can monitor the data transfer from the Jobs dashboard. The job is completed successfully, and you can now recover the entire backup or specific items from it. To perform a recovery, select the job, click Recover, then select Microsoft 365. On the backup page, choose the backup job you want to restore from and select a recovery point in the right pane. In this case, there is only one recovery point. Click Next. Specify the Microsoft 365 account to which you want to recover your items and click Next. On the Objects page, select a user to display its contents in the right pane. Select the category you'd like to recover or expand it further to select more specific items. For example, I'm expanding the mail category and selecting the folder named 5 for recovery. Click Next. On the Options page, choose whether to recover to the original location or to another mailbox. Specify the overwriting behavior if an item with the same name already exists in the target location. You can have the solution either rename, skip, or overwrite the duplicated item during recovery. Finally, click Recover to start the recovery process. You can switch to the Activities dashboard to view the job's progress. The job status shows running state. And now it's completed. You can click on the job if you'd like to see more details about the recovered items. And that concludes our how-to video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, click the like button, and subscribe to our channel to catch new uploads. You can also download a free trial version of NAKIVO Backup and Replication using the link in the description and try the solution in your own environment for 15 days.